Welcome guys back to the channel. Welcome back to the vlog. It's been a long time since we've done anything together. It's been like 4 months, and the last time we did anything was with Mike at the garage. It was such a fun day. But after that, yeah, it's been a while guys. And I missed you. Oh my god, we're back. We're back here in the channel. And then today I took my little brother's car, the C350, but I'm here today at my friend Eric's house, and we got his two BMW M3s. Yeah, he doesn't have just one, he has two. The white one is fully stock except for a carbon-tastic steering wheel, which is drastically changes kind of like the feel of the car. I got to drive this one, and I also got to drive this one. And this one, '05 BMW, has a CSL front bumper, has the rear CSL bonnet, the trunk lid, has the carbon-tastic steering wheel also. Let's go in here and check it out. Yeah, it has a short shifter in this steering wheel. I swear, it makes all the difference. It has a stage 2 clutch. It has like a different exhaust and suspension. I'm not too sure of the specifics, but I got to drive this one as well. And I have to say, guys, this might be the next car on the channel. And you guys are wondering what happened to the Maserati again. I had the white one, I had the black one, and it's like what happened to the black one now? I'm gonna fill you guys in another episode, but for now we're gonna focus on this thing, the G55 AMG 2005. The thing we're gonna do today on this car is to change the steering wheel for a carbon-tastic steering wheel also, because the steering wheel on this one is kind of ass. I'm not gonna lie. Look at that thing. It looks archaic. And there's the brand new freaking steering wheel. It looks like one of the ones on the 2019s, 2020s, and 2021s. It's freaking epic, and it's gonna change like this car drastically. So if you have an older G Wagon, this video is just right up your alley. If it's not, I still feel like you should tune in and just join for the fun, because we haven't done anything in a long time. Yeah, dude, I'm like super pumped that we're gonna do some stuff today. Yeah, we might be able to take those out later. We'll see with Eric. But yeah, he's back there somewhere. We're gonna try to install this thing together. Look at that fine ass sexy creature back there lurking in the back. Yeah, this is the steering wheel, and we're gonna
We're gonna
start putting this bad boy on.
Yeah, the surgery.
Hell
Correct,
yeah.
And this is the new wheel. So everything on this wheel is customizable, so you can pick the carbon finish, the color, the stitching color, the leather. You can pick Alcantara as well. We have Alcantara fabric over here, and the buttons, they will work even with this too. They are a touchpad. On this old 05 car, the touchpad would work. Correct?
Okay, question for you: will this work? Will the paddles work on my C-Class if you put it on? Because there's some C-Classes that do have the paddles.
Does your factory steering wheel have paddle shifter?
No, it doesn't.
No, if it doesn't have it, you do have to do some modification to run a wire from the gear selector to get the paddle shifter working. But if you have factory paddle shifter, it'll work directly.
That's kind of
they have the wire already.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
All right, so we're gonna get to do that today. Yeah, I know it's kind of like a random ass video, because we usually do stuff with my cars, and then we don't really do like G Wagon installation videos. But I mean, it's just like a nice twist, and it's a good way to kick off the start of the revitalization of the channel. Eric's gonna show me, because he's the pro at this, how to take this thing off. Yeah, this thing looks complete ass.
Hold on, before we take it off, you don't want to have any airbag warning lights. So the way to do it, you want to disconnect the battery negative terminal, which is located over here.
What?
A lot of people think the G Wagon have the battery either at the front or at the back, right? Like a regular car. No, and here you have a tool set as well.
Wait, how do you charge the car then? Like if it goes
jump it?
Yeah.
So if you want to jump the car, you don't have to come inside. There's a negative and positive terminal in the front in the engine bay, so you can hook it up.
That's just such a weird place to put the battery, though.
Yeah.
I guess it's like center of gravity. I mean, it does.
I don't know.
The car 50-50.
I don't think this car is 50-50, man. The handling is just
the front is
everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This thing's pretty cool though.
Yes.
It's a '05 G Wagon. Like this thing is pretty rad.
Correct. Yeah. Driving it from the M3 to this one, you definitely hate it.
Yeah.
But the feeling of driving a G Wagon is just unbeatable.
Yeah, it's just like a whole different. Like if you guys haven't never experienced a G Wagon, it's kind of like you kind of need to like experience it at least once in your life.
Try it. Yeah.
And there's one of the airbags with the leather covering.
Correct.
Yeah, This is the steering wheel. It looks pretty freaking rad. So if you guys want to cop one of these, go to carbontastic.com. This video is totally not sponsored. No, it's a real Carbontastic. The video is not sponsored. Just letting you know. We're just doing this for kind of for fun.
Yeah. So once you remove the negative terminal,
yeah,
you kind of want to put something
just in case
it doesn't touch it, and then you have everything activated again. Before you remove the airbag.
Like we already released this thing. Damn, it's kind of tight. Here, I'm gonna sit in the passenger back seat so I can actually see what's going on. All right, so we're gonna take off this bad boy. So the airbag is already loose. So we already took that part off. But yeah, look at this bad boy. Oh yeah, it's thick. It's nice and girthy. Has a lot of girth to it.
All right, so to release the airbag for this steering wheel, you have to use the Allen key, and then there's 2 holes at the back. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's over here. It's 2 long bolts, so you have to be patient to remove it. And once that, and then your airbag will be released.
But that's just something in the older G Wagon. So this is where the things that you
correct,
like,
yeah,
that
screw
right
into
there.
this plate.
There we go. That's like the thing that you're gonna unscrew in the back. Is this only for the 05 G Wagon, or is it also for the other variations too?
For this generation of G Wagon.
But what about like the newer ones?
The newer one, they will use a spring system, which we can't show here, but it's kind of similar to the newer steering wheel.
So we'll show you guys that kind of.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, it's like the newer ones. They have like a little like thing right there,
here,
like a hole.
You have to poke it. Use a flathead or a small Allen key.
There you go.
All right, there.
Right there.
You have to poke it, and then it goes into the spring system over here. And then once you poke inside, it will release the airbag clip in here. All right, so once you remove it, you have to do is undo the airbag plug by inserting flathead. Once you remove that, you have a connectors. Here you have 3. It's originally like this.
Does that come with the pack? Like when you buy the steering wheel?
No, this is on the steering wheel.
Oh, it's on the
I removed it because I test installed it already. Everything's functional. So this 3 wires in this factory plug, you need to remove it because these 3 wires control the buttons on here. So it's for the multifunction. It's only this 3 wire. And if you have heated steering wheel, you have another plug there. And then this is for the other functions, but which we don't need them anymore because we are gonna use just this 3 wire. Next.
Oh really? You don't need the other?
Yeah, you don't need this one anymore.
How do you know? Like, how do you know which one not to use and which one to use? So you don't need that one anymore. You just need those 3
Correct,
wires.
because it comes with an installation guide telling me I just need this 3 wire.
Which one does? Like the steering wheel does?
Yeah, the steering wheel comes with an installation guide saying you have to remove this 3 wire and then connect it with the steering wheel wire. Over here we labeled already.
And everything's functional here, even these touch pads, huh?
Yeah, correct. Because these 3 wires are doing the thing. So we already labeled them. This is.
Oh, so when you get it shipped,
red.
It's already labeled.
Yes, we're gonna label them. So this is red. This is what's this? Oh, this is red. This is black, and this is white. So the 3 wires, and they should be in this plug. It also indicated 1, 2, 3, 4. So once you remove it, you will know which number is to which number. Yeah. All right. So skip forward. This is the airbag, which is really heavy. We just want to put it aside.
It's like a brick.
Yeah.
Like literally like a brick.
All the airbags are heavy. What we want to do is remove this bolt in the center.
So there's a bolt there.
Yeah, this is the only bolt holding the entire steering wheel. So basically all the steering wheel are the same, that there's a bolt holding it down. So you want to remove that.
I thought this would just be kind of an interesting video because like there's a lot of these G Wagons on the market, and one great way to kind of like revitalize it and like make it like up to date is like changing the steering wheel.
Right.
Like we're gonna turn this on later, and then you guys will see the infotainment system. That thing looks freaking rad. There's also a way to change the front speedo and the other thing, the dash, but that's like pretty expensive, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it requires coding too.
Yeah, so it's like if you're really gung-ho about it, you possibly could, but I wouldn't suggest it.
I mean, G Wagon is just like a limited possibility for modification. You can change the whole dash into the newer one.
Yeah.
Because they're basically the same car. They just recently updated the new one at 2019, which they changed the chassis. It used independent suspension, not like the old one. They use a solid axle. But everything's interchangeable inside. So we just have to remove this bolt. We loosened it already, so it should be tighter.
What bolt is that, or what head are you using?
I'm using it.
3/8?
Yeah, 3/8.
Okay, 3/8. So just for you guys to know, it's a 3/8.
So it should be tight. It's not this loose.
Yeah, it should be really tight.
Yeah, because Richie helped me to remove it. I'm not.
And you use
strong.
the same bolt, huh?
Yeah, use the same bolt.
Wait, you know what? Before you put that one on, I should do a thumbnail where I'm like holding the new steering wheel outside with the.
Okay, yeah. You want to do the DD style?
Yeah, we should do it.
DD style.
We should just do it.
Your leg? Yeah, like that. That's the DD style. Yes, that's perfect. Yeah. Oh, we're gonna install a new one, and you can see, first of all, the plugs, they are different, so we removed it. And now you want to connect these 3 wires into this 3 to the steering wheel.
So you don't even need that green and yellow thing, huh?
Those are the airbag. Those are for the airbag.
So that connects to the airbag.
Yeah, this is for the multifunction buttons. So you have the red one, and then the package will include things like this.
Like prongs?
Yes, it's like a pin. So you can have this red one, and then just label it in red. And then you can just plug them together.
Oh, so they're all taped with like labels and stuff, so that you know where to put it.
Correct, yeah. So we removed the red one. This is the white.
What do you do with this thing?
That's the chip for everything to work.
Oh, okay.
So this is the thing we will
you don't need to plug it in or anything.
Correct. That will be preset, and then you don't have to worry about it. So the wires go through from this hole, and you just have to put it through together.
Doesn't matter what like hole you put it through.
It's on the right side, because this is the only way that you can hold everything. Everyone asks me how you're gonna line up the steering wheel.
Yeah.
So you see the mark.
So this is gonna be really hard to see for y'all, but
you see the mark here?
There's a little mark down there. It's kind of hard to see, but there's like an indentation in like the metal.
Focus. Yeah, right there.
There's like a mark on there's a marker mark, and then there's like indentation on like the groove on the bottom. So like it's pretty easy to kind of like tell right away. Like every manufacturer, Eric was saying, has like some indication like how to line it up properly, and you just want to make sure you line it up like that. But yeah, it's kind of like.
Alright, so once you line it up, you'll see.
It's not exactly plug and play, but it's like pretty close. Like you just have to do a few things. You do have to be a little bit, what's the word I'm looking for? A little bit savvy, I guess. Like, you know, you have to know your way around like things.
Correct, because you're installing a 2019 steering wheel on a 2005. One more thing, for the what we have to do with the airbag, we already did. So this is the new airbag. This is the factory airbag. What you have to do is remove this two plastic pieces from here. This is like the connectors, because we have to reuse the connectors from a vehicle itself. Migrate those two into the new airbag, so they will plug in correctly.
Oh,
yeah,
and
correct.
What do you do with the old prongs, like the ones in here, the old green stuff? You take those
This
out?
is the one from this
Oh,
airbag.
so you already did?
Correct,
Okay.
so I already did it.
You already
Migrated, yeah, swapped them already. So that's the thing you have to do to make sure this will be plugging in correctly.
So now all that's left is just connecting each wire with their corresponding wire. And
Correct.
And then slapping this girl on. It just kind of like just plugs in there.
Yes, yes. So we
Just
have.
make sure you don't put it upside down or anything.
Yes.
You know, that'd be kind of. Yeah, for this one, Eric had to get like individual prongs. There's like kind of like one sitting there, right there. It's one sitting right there, and Eric had to like kind of insert between the female and female ports, and then now wrapping it with electrical tape so that works. Yeah. It's actually not that bad though. Like, to be honest, I don't know. It's just like unscrewing like a bunch of stuff. You just have to be kind of like careful with the thing, but I mean, it's not that bad.
Yeah, the only thing you have to be careful is the orders. You don't want to miss the order, and then the steering wheel won't work.
I expected it to be a little bit more complicated. Like more intimidating, but it's not that intimidating. But I'm someone who feels comfortable working on my car. Some of you guys probably might not. But this is an older G Wagon. It's not going to be this hard on the newer car, so it's, you know.
The newer car is gonna be like plug and play.
We got the 3 wires connected to their corresponding wires, and now we're gonna put the
bolt,
the bolt, and then the airbag.
Correct.
So the bolt just like screws on in there. Just make sure it's nice and it's in the correct position, and
tighten.
You slowly tighten the bolt. He's gotta use all his strength for this thing. Yeah. Look at those arms. Look at them arms, bruh.
Alright.
Ladies, for any ladies that are tuning into my channel, I just want to let you know that Eric is not available. So if you want to get into his DMs, that is impossible. But your boy. We're finally at the part where we have to install the airbag, and it's as simple as 1, 2, and 3.
Correct.
Just do it in a way that's comfortable for you to.
Okay.
Yeah, nice and clicked. Put
All
the
right.
sponge tabs in, and then all you do is just insert it, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Insert.
All right. So there's only one way to get it in there.
Oh, yeah. Will it honk if you like press it?
No, because we have the battery off.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's true.
So.
But look at that. Look how the drastic difference between like the old freaking this is heavy, the old steering wheel, and this is like the airbag versus the new one, and look at just like how crazy this thing looks.
Correct.
It makes it look like a 2019 G Wagon, and to be honest, like these things are pretty rad. Even the older ones drive fantastic, like the same way, except this one has 9 miles per gallon, right? It's
yeah, and then it's drive like a U-Haul truck.
Yeah, a U-Haul truck, yeah. Yo, look at that! Look at the touchscreen. Oh, AMG, bro. That's what looks freaking baller. And then if I can reach over here, if you look at the infotainment system, so I'm gonna scroll down. See, it actually scrolls, which is pretty rad. When you go back, it goes back. Home, it goes home. It works on this side too. This doesn't work because this is the cruise control. You got to do that by stock. Here's the volume. That one works.
Okay.
So answering call, obviously not. Home, and then there. This infotainment system approximately took him 2 weeks to install. And no, I'm just kidding.
I'm just bad.
How long did it take you to install?
2 weeks.
Oh, I got it right. 2 weeks. Yeah. But this was like so complicated, and look how cleanly like he was able to do it. Is this made specifically for the 05 G Wagons and stuff, like the older generation?
No, I think they can fit it in
a lot of Mercedes.
The newer generation.
Yeah. Check this out. This is absolutely amazing about this G Wagon. Look at that. It has like it's Android based, but it has like it looks like Apple CarPlay.
So you do have to use the auxiliary through the factory head unit.
Oh, you have to use auxiliary?
Yeah, correct. So we have to turn it down. Sorry we couldn't listen.
That's fine.
But
dang, yeah, this thing drives like a. You know what's so funny? I drive G Wagons or I drive like all these crazy like supercars like all the time.
Correct.
But it's like driving this one, I feel kind of nervous for whatever reason because it's old. I don't know. Because I guess I'm not used to it. Because I drove the 2021 the other day, and that felt pretty good. But this one, with the new steering wheel at least, I love the girthiness like of this one. It's not even the OEM new G Wagons, like they're not this like thick, and I really like thicker steering wheels because it just gives you a better sense.
Yeah, better
grip. Yeah, better grip and better sense. Like where am I going? Yeah, this thing feels amazing. I don't know. I mean, there's nothing really to like say about the G Wagon other than the G Wagon's like an amazing car, and the 05 G Wagon's it's absolutely no exception at all. This one compared to like the new G Wagon, you feel the weight of this car. This thing feels like a tank.
This thing is a tank.
This is literally a tank. The other one is more like it's a heavy car. It's a cool car, but this thing literally feels like a tank, and I think that's why I'm kind of like excited about this thing. You know what I mean? I was.
You were saying you're nervous.
Yeah, I mean, excited, nervous, same shit, right? But it's like, I love older vehicles. I just love older cars. They have like a special place in my heart for them.
The older vehicles just feel more direct when you're driving it because it doesn't have all the electronics thing.
Yeah, see, like, look, this is very mechanical. Like, you can sense like when there's like a hump on the road, the steering wheel moves and everything.
And this is a solid axle, so
See, look, it moves and stuff.
Yeah.
So you know exactly what the tires are doing in this car.
Alright.
It's so cool, the brush and aluminum and stuff.
Yeah,
Like, this is like the best part.
Trying to get everything into the same finish.
Alright, y'all. We're gonna end the video for at least the G Wagon portion. I might include the M3, but you know, besides that, thank you guys for watching this episode. And thank you, Eric, for bringing me along today. And I hope I see you guys soon for another edition of the vlog. So peace out, guys, and thanks, Eric, again for bringing me along. Oh yeah, and the carbon-tastic steering wheel, don't forget.
Alright, peace.